The British royal family has always been built on tradition, legacy, and carefully protected symbolism. Every title, every jewel, every public appearance carries meaning. But just moments ago, a revelation connected to Prince William and Princess Charlotte has stirred conversations across royal watchers everywhere. According to new developments circulating within royal circles, Prince William has reportedly made it clear that Princess Charlotte will inherit a powerful legacy tied directly to one of the most beloved figures in royal history, the Queen Mother. And perhaps even more intriguing is what that legacy does not include. To understand why this moment is so significant, we need to look at the deep roots of royal heritage and the extraordinary woman at the center of this story. The Queen Mother, Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon, was not just a royal figure. She was a symbol of strength, resilience, and grace during some of Britain's most difficult times. During World War II, while bombs fell on London, she refused to leave the capital, standing firmly beside King George VI. Her courage helped steady the nation and cemented her image as the matriarch of modern royal dignity. Even decades after her passing, the Queen Mother's legacy still shapes the royal family today. Her influence can be seen in the traditions she protected, the charities she supported, and the values she instilled in future generations. Prince William has always spoken with deep respect about the royal lineage he represents. As the future king, he carries the responsibility of ensuring that the monarchy's core values are preserved. And it seems he is already thinking carefully about how that legacy will pass to the next generation. Princess Charlotte, the only daughter of William and Catherine, has often been described by royal observers as confident, poised, and remarkably composed for her age. Even during public events, she shows a natural ease with royal protocol. Many commentators have noted that Charlotte seems to carry a certain quiet authority, something that reminds older royal watchers of past queens and princesses. Now, the conversation has turned to how Charlotte may embody the spirit of the Queen Mother herself. Reports suggest that Prince William wants Charlotte to grow up closely connected to the historic legacy that shaped the modern monarchy. This means honoring the values associated with the Queen Mother, loyalty to the crown, dedication to service, and the ability to lead with quiet strength. But what has truly caught attention is the suggestion that this legacy is being defined independently from a branch of the royal family connected to Queen Camilla's lineage. Royal traditions have always been complex when families merge through marriage. Camilla, now queen consort, brought her own family history and connections into royal fold when she married King Charles. However, the core line of succession remains deeply tied to the direct descendants of the late Queen Elizabeth II. Princess Charlotte sits firmly within that central line. As a daughter of Prince William, she is part of the immediate future of the monarchy. While her older brother Prince George is the heir to the throne, Charlotte's role is still expected to be incredibly significant. Historically, royal daughters have often played pivotal roles behind the scenes, acting as advisors, supporters, and powerful representatives of the crown. Think of Princess Anne, whose tireless work ethic and dedication to public service have earned immense respect across the United Kingdom. Many royal watchers believe Charlotte could follow a similar path, but with an even more symbolic connection to the monarchy's earlier matriarchs. The Queen Mother represented continuity during a time when the monarchy faced enormous pressure. Her strength helped stabilize the institution. Prince William appears determined to ensure that the spirit of that stability continues through Charlotte. Observers have also noticed subtle signs that Charlotte is being raised with a clear sense of responsibility. Prince William and Princess Catherine have been careful to balance normal childhood experiences with exposure to royal duties. At events such as Trooping the Color, royal walkabouts, and ceremonial gatherings, Charlotte already demonstrates a remarkable understanding of her role. Body language experts frequently point out how she watches her parents closely and mirrors their composure. These small details often signal how royal children are gradually introduced to the expectations that will shape their future. For William, legacy is not just about titles or wealth. It is about preserving the values that define the monarchy. He has spoken many times about wanting his children to understand service, empathy, and duty. The Queen Mother embodied those principles throughout her life. Her influence helped guide Queen Elizabeth II during the early years of her reign, offering wisdom and reassurance during moments of uncertainty. Now, decades later, that legacy may find a new home in the next generation. Princess Charlotte represents a bridge between royal history and royal future. While Prince George will one day carry the crown itself, Charlotte could become one of the monarchy's most visible and influential figures. Royal historians often note that some of the strongest personalities in the monarchy were women who operated with subtle but powerful influence. From Queen Victoria to the Queen Mother to Queen Elizabeth II, female leadership has repeatedly shaped the institution. Princess Charlotte may one day join that remarkable line. What makes this moment particularly fascinating is how carefully Prince William seems to be shaping the narrative of royal continuity. Rather than allowing the royal identity to become fragmented across different family branches, he appears focused on reinforcing the central legacy of the House of Windsor. That legacy traces directly through Queen Elizabeth II and the Queen Mother before her. By emphasizing Charlotte's connection to that heritage, William may be sending a quiet message about the future structure of the monarchy. The modern royal family is evolving. Public expectations are changing, and younger royals must adapt to a very different world than their predecessors faced. Yet at the same time, the monarchy's survival depends on maintaining a sense of historical continuity. Princess Charlotte may embody that balance perfectly. She represents a new generation, growing up in a digital era, surrounded by global media attention. But she is also deeply connected to the traditions that have defined the royal family for more than a century. As Charlotte grows older, royal watchers will undoubtedly look for more clues about how her role will develop. Will she become a champion of charitable causes like Princess Diana once did? Will she support her brother George in ways that strengthen the future king's reign? Or could she emerge as one of the monarchy's most powerful ambassadors on the global stage? Only time will tell. But one thing appears certain. Prince William is already thinking carefully about how the past and the future connect through his children. The Queen Mother's legacy has long been considered one of the monarchy's strongest foundations. If Princess Charlotte truly becomes the next guardian of that legacy, it could shape the royal family's identity for generations to come. Royal history is often written through quiet decisions made long before the public fully understands their significance. And sometimes those decisions reveal themselves through small signals. A tradition passed down, a value emphasized, a legacy preserved. Princess Charlotte may still be young, but the path forming ahead of her is already filled with meaning. If the reports surrounding Prince William's confirmation are accurate, the royal family may be witnessing the early chapters of a new royal legacy, one that reaches back to the courage of the Queen Mother while stepping boldly into the future. The story of Princess Charlotte is only beginning, but it already carries the weight of history. And as the next generation of royals grows into their roles, the world will be watching closely to see how that legacy unfolds. If you enjoyed this royal update and want to stay informed about the latest developments surrounding the royal family, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Crown.